Hey guys, Matt in Japan, and it's been a while since I made a video, and I thought with all the Power of the Primes pandemonium going on, we take a look today at the Takara Legends 55 Target Master Slugslinger. Just got this guy today off of Amazon.jp, and take a quick look at the packaging. You have your traditional Legends packaging here, with the Target Master, the figure, and the head up in the little window there. And as always, I always go straight to the artwork in the lower right hand corner. And this is just a great depiction of Slugslinger here. That look on his face is awesome. Very menacing. About to blast some Autobots into oblivion there. And yeah, some really cool detailed artwork there. And at the bottom, LG-55 Target Master Slugslinger and Jet Fighter to Robot. And I'm not going to spend too much time. There he is. He's still in the packaging. Haven't opened him up yet. You get his Target Master Caliburst and the Headmaster up there. And of course, just go through all the sides of the packaging. Again, you get the product shots up here. You got the sort of explanation on the side as usual. I'm not going to go into detail there. And then on the side you get the full image of that same artwork. Again, very nice. You got Caliburst jumping into action there. And then on the back, again, you have your product shots. You can open the canopy there in the cockpit. Put the Headmaster in vehicle mode. Target Master and Slugslinger in robot mode. And of course all your obligatory product information on the bottom. And I will be showing you guys the comic. And just a quick look at the bottom. Yeah, you have the, have the information about the figure down there, all in Japanese. So let's take a quick pause and get this guy open. Okay, so let's just take a quick look at the instruction/comic that comes with the figure. And of course, on the front, you have the beautiful artwork that comes on the packaging as well. On the back, you have the bio for Slugslinger and pictures and his tech specs. And here's the fun part. Let's open up and see what the comic has to offer. Just take a quick walk through here. Just some funny images here. Because it's winter, maybe. It's a December release, so maybe the Target Master's wearing the Headmaster's wearing a scarf there. Rodimus is down, being aided by a young lady there. And then you see Slugslinger transforming with someone in the cockpit there. I don't know who that is. Target Master jumping up. Sorry, I keep saying Target Master. The Headmaster transforming. And then at the top here it says head on. And then this is where it gets really interesting. It says Caliburst, Aimless, Blowpipe, Target Master. And then it says like something about combining all three of them. And if you look really closely, all three of them are combined, sort of stacked on top of each other. And then it says something about a plasma energy chamber. So you know he means business. He's getting ready to blast some fools there. And again, that picture of Rodimus in pain there, and this little guy, kind of fishy looking guy there. And then you have the, let's see, Master Force. There's something about Master Force and Blur. So something about Blur there. And this is really cool here. He just shoots all three of them. The Target Masters. Ga, 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 it says in Japanese. Cybertron, Target Master, Attack, something like that. My Japanese, I can read the katakana, but unfortunately the kanji is a little bit difficult. And yeah, again, just like in the other comics, we get that continuation of the little nuded ladies here. And this is funny. You got the strategically placed debris falling down to cover up their privates there. And yeah, this is weird. The girls. I'm not going to say what what she's riding on there. Anyways, and yeah, them kind of Rodimus's headmaster kind of walking away there. Anyways, so yeah, we get the always entertaining Japanese comic, and just real quick, open up into the instructions, and these are always really easy to follow. Instructions, never had a problem with these guys, really clear. So yeah, let's pause once more and we will get into the look at the figure. Okay, so we'll start with Slugslinger in his vehicle mode. And real quick, we'll just take a look at all the sort of components here. And first, we'll take a look at his headmaster. And very similar to the Hasbro release. I think the only difference is the painted gold on his shoulders. And obviously the color is different in general. Overall, the color is a little bit more royal blue, so a little bit different blue than the Hasbro release. And transforming him, I think the head is pretty much the same. You got the red painted eyes, and again, just the color is different. So we will put him down for a second, and then take a look at Caliburst. And he's really cool. Basically the same mold of all the other Target Masters. Got some nice painted detail there on the arms and the legs. And yeah, he's got that big peg coming out of his chest. Get a close-up of his head there if we can. And I just had a quick comparison with him and Firebolt here. As you can see, they're very similar, just some remolds in the shoulders, the arms, the legs, a little bit of remolding there. And of course the color. I really like this guy. He's probably one of my favorites, just because of the color. I love blue. And yeah, he's got the pin sticking out there. And the back is really cool too. Actually, that's really nice the way they did that. You get the translucent plastic with the silver paint. And just the shape of it. It's kind of triangular looking. It's really cool. So we'll put that down. And taking a look at the vehicle mode. This is such a cool figure, really. The vehicle mode is really nice. And again, we'll maybe get into a little bit more detail in the robot mode, but there are some slight differences where I think the Hasbro release went into more kind of sticker accurate with their stickers and stuff, and the Takara went it's kind of very simplistic. You get the painted gold here. That wasn't on the Hasbro release, and obviously one of the huge differences is the cockpit. You have the peg for the Target Master there, which is different. And if you open the cockpit here, it's actually a very deep cockpit in there. So yeah, you can put on plug the Target Master into there. The underside. Yeah, I'll probably get into that more in robot mode as far as the differences go. Overall, very similar. So let's take a look at the robot mode. Okay, we're back with Slugslinger in robot mode, and he looks good. He looks really nice. Right off the bat, you can tell that these are painted gold here, whereas the Hasbro release was not painted. And that's one of the main reasons I got this guy. I just think because of the G1 figure, which I'll show you in a sec, had that painted there, and I think it pops it out, makes it stand out a little bit more. And that's what sort of sold me on this one. Plus it has, these are painted silver, and some other just small details. Again, I pointed this out in vehicle mode. This gold is painted here, and whereas the Hasbro had the more kind of sticker accurate look. And yeah, there he is holding Caliburst. And yeah, this is really definitely one of my favorite Legends figures so far. I probably say that every video, but this truly is nice. And I think the bottoms of the double nose cone here, I think the Hasbro one, if I'm not mistaken, was painted white, or the sort of off-white, and here it's blue, so it sort of blends in a little bit more. So yeah, you get these, you get the same articulation as you do with the Hasbro version. I'm not gonna go into that. One thing I did want to point out was, I'm gonna bring in Legends Scourge here, is the color. When I first looked at him, the blue on Slugslinger looks sort of more like the Trigger Happy blue, a little bit like darker blue. But when you get him out of the box and actually look at him, he's a little bit, it's probably not showing up on camera, but he's a little bit sort of lighter blue, but he's very similar to Scourge's blue. Very similar paint. If not the same paint. It looks really similar. Anyways, it looks good. Sort of similar paint apps too. So anyways, just thought I'd point that out. The blue is very similar to the blue on the Legends Scourge figure. Okay, lastly, I want to do a quick comparison of this guy and his G1 self. So I'll put him down. Put Legends 55 down here. Oh, come on. You can do it. All right, and we'll bring in the G1 Slugslinger. There he is. Do a little side-by-side. Yeah, obviously, again, the paint is different. But you do have that nice painted, I'm not sure what those things are in the front there, but my G1 is it's a little bit faded. And it's got the Repro labels on there. But yeah, really nice nice likeness. And he's got the Target Master there, Caliburst. So yeah, all in all, a great figure. I really like him. One thing I do want to point out when I was transforming this guy, come on, stand up. One thing I did want to point out, if you guys pick this guy up, please be careful when I was transforming him. It's partly my fault. The pegs on the arm right here, make sure you untab these first before you do the legs. You got to untab these little pieces. If you can see, I've kind of forgot. I kind of left them in the side here, and already getting a little bit of stress marks. Let me take this guy out here. Already these tabs right under his arms. Already a little bit of stress mark there. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, like right there. That was partly my fault, but at the same time, yeah, be really careful. These little tabs right under the arms here, right under the hands, they need to come out before you flip the legs down. Other than that, the transformation is fairly simple, but that's something that could be easily overlooked, and I will be very careful when I change him back into his jet mode, although I will most likely keep him in his robot mode. So all right, let's put him back. Put Caliburst back. All right, guys, this has been Matt in Japan. This is Legends 55, Takara, the Slugslinger, and yeah, go pick him up if you can find him. He's really cool, and I do like him over the Hasbro release, of course. But then again, biased to these Takara figures. Yeah, look forward to all the Power of the Primes figures coming out. They look really cool. I have some Legends figures so far. I'm looking forward to the Dinobots coming out, Wave 2, the Wave 1 and Wave 2. And yeah, hope to review some of those in the near future. So thanks for watching, guys.